Tonight at Retro Rides Garage, we are going sleeper hunting in Japan's back catalog, not for poster heroes with picnic table wings, but for the bland assassins your neighbor would dismiss while they quietly redecorate the horizon. Think beige paint, cloth seats, a stereo that still says bass boost, and then suddenly drivetrains that treat rain like a performance mod. This is late 80s and 90s Japan, the era when engineers in gray suits smuggled mischief into family transport. So our 7 picks follow one polite rule: stock-looking bodywork, period stance, no shouty arrow. The excitement lives under the skin, and the only giveaway is how quickly the scenery forgets where it was. We have a wagon that shares blood with a Skyline-sized legend, an executive saloon that wears a tie to work and twin turbos to lunch, a rally-bred four-door that calls thunderstorms free horsepower, and a tuxedoed cruiser with a turbo V6 that shoves like a very polite bouncer. Add a commuter special whose all-wheel drive brain quietly negotiates physics, a straight 6 limo that breathes in one long whoosh, and a smiley little roadster that says picnic, then explains momentum like a stern teacher. Watch for the tells: stock ride height that still sits level in corners, factory wheels hiding bigger brakes, an idle half a note deeper than it should be, an on-ramp that takes less time than your sentence, a driver who looks bored while the horizon speeds up. We will keep it factual and subtle. Numbers will whisper, because a proper sleeper never brags. It just arrives early and pretends it got lucky with the traffic. Stay to the end, because number 4 is the moment GT diehards blink twice. Number 3 hides an engine from your bedroom wall posters. Number 2 explains why rally marshals carry clipboards and worried expressions. And number 1 proves the friendliest face in the car park can be first to the exit without wrinkling its smile. Along the way, we will talk about why Japan's gentleman's agreement made output figures coy, how all-wheel drive systems learn to think for you, and why quiet exhaust can be the loudest statement in a world that confuses noise with speed. If you like cars that carry Labradors, groceries, and inconvenient truths about pace, tap subscribe quietly, then settle in, because the 7 strangest JDM sleepers of the era are about to show how mild looks can pull very hard indeed, and they will do it with the grace of a library and the punch of a late fee that never stops growing. Park it beside any commuter sedan, and the U13 Bluebird SSS Atessa vanishes in the beige crowd. Yet the hardware is anything but ordinary. Nissan slipped its Atessa all-wheel drive beneath a tidy 3-box shell, married to the lively SR Family 4, and in the scarce SSS Atessa Limited a factory SR20 DT delivered real boost, broad mid-range, and wet road confidence that turns a school-run saloon into a quiet assassin. Steering is honest, the chassis is balanced, and the seats look fleet spec modest, so expectations stay low until the turbo wakes and the driveline hooks, pushing this mild sedan forward with a clean, relentless pull. No wings, no stripes, barely a badge, just a square trunk, a calm dashboard, and a driveline that makes rain your ally. Leave it on factory wheels, keep the exhaust discreet, refresh the fluids and bushings, and it will do the sleeper thing perfectly. Still calm, then suddenly very quick. On tight back roads it threads neatly. On highways it settles into an easy lope, and when the weather turns it simply finds grip and goes. Looks mild, pulls hard. That is the Bluebird's whole trick, delivered with everyday manners and the kind of unshowy speed that makes you smile long after the boost drops. It asks for little, just maintenance, fuel, and a clear road. The Mark II Tourer V wears a business suit so convincing that even enthusiasts sometimes stroll past it. Yet under that neat crease lives Toyota's jewel, the single-turbo 1JZ GTE, a silk-smooth straight 6 with an elastic wave of torque that turns short merges into long strides. Double wishbone suspension keeps its body language fluent. The long wheelbase calms broken asphalt, and the cabin speaks in hushed tones, so your intentions remain private until the needle sweeps and the horizon starts moving. Factory gearing is relaxed, brakes are stout, and the chassis takes to subtle upgrades. Fresh dampers, good pads, decent tires, without losing its polite face. No boy racer wings, no shouty trim, just a low beltline, tall glass, and a rectangle of taillights that says accountant, not assassin, which is the whole point. Driven gently, it is serene. Driven decisively, it pours out momentum and breathes past traffic with a cultured whoosh. And the longer you live with it, the more the car rewards smooth inputs and patient throttle, as if the power were teaching manners. Looks mild, pulls hard, and arrives unannounced in the best way. A stealth express for people who like their speed served quietly. Treat it well, and it returns stout reliability, easy manners, and mile-eating calm quietly. Executive badge, chrome grille, white glove manners. The Y33 Gloria Gran Turismo Ultima seems destined for hotel loops, yet its heart is the VQ30 DT, a smooth single-turbo V6 that builds torque early and holds it like a steady hand, driving the rear wheels with a calm authority few expect from a tuxedo-spec sedan. The ride is hushed, the seats are generous, and the exterior is as anonymous as a valet ticket. So when it surges up an on-ramp, the surprise arrives as a quiet, insistent shove rather than a shout. Steering is light but accurate, the brakes are resolute, and the chassis prefers measured inputs. Give it those and it rewards you with a flowing pace that looks effortless from the sidewalk. Leave the paint in factory tones, keep the wheels sensible, let the exhaust whisper, and it becomes the perfect grown-up sleeper, able to cover distance quickly without raising voices or eyebrows. Looks mild, pulls hard, and never breaks character. The Gloria is proof that speed can be graceful, private, and deeply satisfying even when no one is watching. Its cabin tech is late 90s polite, with clear gauges and a soft glow. Service on time, mind the cooling, and it returns dependable miles. In rain it also stays poised, and when the road opens it goes with a smooth, confident breath. Audica's 260 RS looks like a family wagon with roof rails and a dog guard, yet the hardware is pure Skyline in disguise. RB26 DTT under the hood, a 5-speed manual, Brembo brakes, reinforced diff mounts, and a Tessa ETS all-wheel drive tuned for clean exits and wet or dry. Rated at the period gentleman's 276 horsepower but blessed with the fat mid-range of twin turbos, it surges past traffic with an unflustered shove, the long body staying flat as the driveline finds bite. Inside you get Recaros, a simple cluster and space for suitcases. Outside, no wings, no stripes, just a square tail and quiet bumpers that fade into car parks. Keep the factory wheels, service the oiling and timing, and it will swallow commutes, school runs, and coast roads while hiding its GTR lineage to anyone not listening for the wastegate. About 1,700 were built, which makes it rare but not precious. It still likes a road trip. That blend is the stage's joke, a wagon that minds its own business until the horizon sharpens and the RB spools. Then it lunges like a serious sports car, calm hands on the wheel, dog asleep in the back. Looks mild, pulls hard. That's the point. On narrow switchbacks it stays tidy, front end patient, and the rear rotating without fuss and rain keys in and goes, making speed feel private. From the curb, the Aristo V300 looks like a conservative executive sedan. Clean grille, calm paint, a crease suited to a company car, but under the hood sits the twin-turbo 2JZ GT, a silken straight six that builds torque early and hauls this quiet saloon forward with a hush usually reserved for elevators. Most cars run the A340e automatic, which slurs shifts and keeps the turbos lit, turning on ramps into long, unbroken strides. Double wishbone suspension keeps the body disciplined without spoiling ride, and the cabin is a Lexus-adjacent sanctuary. Thick glass, supportive seats, clear gauges, and a soft backlight that makes night driving feel unrushed. Outside there are no wings, no flares, just a square tail and a polite stance that tells the world nothing, which is perfect. Its best work happens 2 lanes over while everyone's gaze slides past. Keep its stock height on quality tires, service fluids, and timing, and it will carry miles with quiet efficiency. The magic is how discreetly it moves. A gentle pedal, a muted whoosh, and suddenly you're running with faster company. Hands on the wheel, conversation still easy. That's proper sleeper behavior. Arrives swiftly without announcing the method, and the V300 repeats the trick all day, in heat or rain, with the same urbane competence. From a distance, the Gallant VR4 could be any neat early 90s sedan. Thin pillars, bright glass, polite bumpers, but its resume reads rally. 2.0-liter 4G63 turbo, all-wheel drive, and 4-wheel steering that trims the line when you commit. Power figures vary by market. In Japan, it was quoted around 237 horsepower, elsewhere lower, yet the feel is the same. Strong mid-range, a quick step when the boost comes on, and planted traction that turns bad weather into an advantage. The gearbox has a clean, firm throws, the steering speaks clearly, and the chassis flows when you link corners, not stab at them. Inside it is sensible, clear gauges, good sight lines, seats that hold you without shouting. So expectations stay modest until the road opens and the VR4 shows its other life, what it learned on special stages. Keep it on stock wheels, fit fresh tires and pads, watch the timing belt, and it will do errands by day and fast cross-country after dark, leaving little evidence past warm brakes. That contrast is the sleeper gift. Nothing flashy in the mirror, yet a turn of pace that feels considered and adult. It is the car for rainstorms, for broken tarmac, for long climbs where grip and rhythm matter more than loud headlines. Looks mild, pulls hard, and saves its best voice for the driver alone. Then a Miata looks like the friendliest car in the lot. Pop-up lamps, slim tires, a smile that promises picnics, not pace. Stock outputs are modest, 1.6 B6Z early, then 1.8 BPZE, but the secret is how little it takes to bend that image. Period correct, low boost kits from JDM or HKS, or a quiet Mazda speed intake and exhaust. Add clean shove without loud voices. The sub 950 kilogram shell turns that into real distance. Keep the ride height sensible, refresh bushings, fit good tires, and let the factory limited slip do the work. Viscous units in early cars, torsion later. Final drives are short. Double wishbones at each corner keep body level. Steering is light but exact. The 5-speed moves with a crisp, short throw. From the curb, it reads harmless and very cheerful. From the seat, it becomes concentrated momentum, quiet, so grippy, and ready to turn short straights into long strides while still looking like a toy. Leave the nardy wheel, keep stock wheels, avoid wings, keep the exhaust whisper, and you get the essence of a sleeper craft, civil in traffic, surprising when asked. Looks mild, pulls hard, then returns to being the friendliest face in the car park. Easy to run, easy to service, and always ready for the next clear road.